Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon, where I'll be talking about the movies, obviously their shows, I don't know, whatever the case may be. Their theme music, their songs overall, I don't know. Theme music. I mean, like from the TV shows and like Kim Possible have a theme song. I don't know, whatever the case may be. If it's related to Disney, I'll talk about it. So I'll be responding to another article here where it says that Frozen 2 broke a very specific Disney animated record. So, okay, let's have a look at it, I guess. And it's from Screen Rant over here. So, I've spoken about these kinds of articles before, and usually they're just really vague when I come to think about it. So, I just thought I'd just use this as a way to pretty much talk about another princess movie again. Which, yes, if anyone is wondering, Am I am I just using this as an excuse to talk about yet another princess movie again?
Am I right? Yeah. Am I right? Am I right, Lord?
The article, of course, states the fact that this movie had made a truck ton of money.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
The article also states that Frozen 2 broke the usual Disney animated record.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
It's in reference to this character. I mean, yes, he may seem sweet and nice, but in reality, he's not a very good person, like whatsoever. And yes, of course, this has something to do with Queen Elsa and Princess Anna bloodline, so to speak, and how this individual had done something horrible, and this cut pretty much created a chain reaction throughout the years before they were even born. So while he may not be the primary focus of the film, is more like what his actions had done. The whole thing with cause and effect, so to speak. And the overall plot of this has pretty much been used as a way to explore as to how is that Elsa has the powers and not her younger sister. And yes, of course, it was like this whole battle, fight, struggle kind of a thing that was going on, and yes, it goes back to what this individual had done when he was alive. So, is that what you were trying to refer to? I'm guessing so, I guess. So, it's like the article keeps saying that Frozen 2 broke a very specific Disney animation record, and that likely went unnoticed by many viewers. In Frozen 2, Anna and Elsa are drawn to this place, and even though technically the article got a bit wrong because it stated that Anna and Elsa were drawn to this voice, calling for Elsa. Well, technically, no. That's a bit of an error right there because it was just Elsa that's been drawn to this voice, not Anna. So you got that kind of wrong there, really. But anyway, so it has something to do with this magic glaciers or something. And then, of course, she is someone with these ice memories as revealed who are own life in some ways, as well as the life, or should I say, lives of her parents. Shouldn't it be like their parents? That's kind of worded weirdly. We mean her parents because Queen Elsa and Princess Anna are related. So I don't know why this article stated her parents. Shouldn't it be there? Anyway, that's okay. Moving on from that. Just of course, that's pretty much sets everything off from there because yes, there's a lack of a villain, so to speak. Which personally I didn't mind really. But the article keeps saying that the one character I just saw a moment ago is the villain, and it's basically what he had done before. Like I just said a moment ago, it's basically what he had done before that caused this kind of conflict within the Enchanted Forest with the soldiers from Arendelle and the native people who lived in the Enchanted Forest, so to speak, and they were pretty much stuck there for like eons and eons, so to speak. And yeah, it's not something that I would say that they had to live a comfortable life. Not really. It's a pretty much dangerous life when you think about it. So there's that, of course. So it's just that thing is that it's not what the article is trying to say is that the film does have a villain, and a lot of people aren't noticing this whatsoever. I'm guessing that's what the story he's going to focus on, according to this article, and people aren't really pointing it out really. So, like I said, that character isn't really on screen all that much. He is shown eventually, yes, but the idea here is that Queen Elsa and Anna, along with the reindeer and of course Olaf and everyone else, will have to go on this grand adventure, obviously, to pretty much have a villain. I know Prince Hans was pretty much the villain in the first film, and that's the thing though. When it comes to the fact that when it comes to foreshadowing a villain, when it comes to these characters, and of course, bad things happen to good people, unfortunately. So I guess in some ways, this film was Frozen 2 was trying to cover the fact that how is it that like one sister has these powers or not, and this film's story was trying to almost cover that because it was never explained in the first one. So yes, that could be accepted as a plot hole, but then this film Frozen 2 pretty much uses it as a way to cover it up, so to speak, explain it away. So yes, I'm guessing that's part of why they were shown really young, well, much younger in the beginning of the film, just like the first movie did, and just to give a bit more of a setup of the Enchanted Forest, where yeah, there was this crazy thing going on with the wind, and this wind thing has something to do with the elements, of course, and yes, finding the elements has something to do with Elsa in some kind of way. If you don't know what I'm saying here, if you don't know what I'm referring to, you kind of have to watch the movie itself. So you have to check that out if you want to know what that is about. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm guessing here the article is trying to point out the fact that there is a villain here, I suppose. And and okay, I could kind of see that in some ways, sure. But that kind of thing, though, the film pretty much focuses on some other things, really, when you think about it. And yes, obviously, when you think about it, it's just the fact that should every animated film have a villain? It's just the thing is that the animated movie shows the bad guy through flashbacks in some ways and ice memories in Frozen 2. So that's kind of a tricky storytelling. You're going to have a villain that's primarily shown in flashbacks and in ice memories, as mentioned a moment ago. That character earlier showed was referring to only appears in those, and that's it, really. And of course, these specific memories do reveal the fact that he has a plan to almost conquer a certain area. And I guess because of the fact that he didn't like a certain group of people, really, which of course making him seem rather arrogant and ignorant. When you think about it, I'm gonna take over anybody who I want and whatnot. And of course, he was really hungry for power in some ways, I suppose. You get to it no matter what the cost is. Like power hungry villains would often do, I suppose. But like I said, his actions that he had done in the past had pretty much caused a ripple effect in the later years, so to speak. So there's that. Anyway, folks, yeah, that'll be it, folks. There's not much else I can say really. So I just want to talk about this like real quick, I guess you can say. So there's that. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.